I battle depression. I suppose we all do. It comes and goes, but I used to, take pills for it and all that shit. But yeah, depression comes and goes. It's in waves, and everybody goes through it. Like, for example, you guys are here at a free comedy show. So I know that your lives have been better. I know that your lives have been better than right now. I mean, when's the last time you paid nothing for something and got something great? There's zero pressure for me here to be funny. Because you can't, what are you going to do? Complain? You can't complain to anybody. Be like, I went to this free comedy show and the comedian wasn't funny, like everyone just look at you like, what the fuck did you expect? You went to you just said the sentence out loud of why you should have never said that. I went to a free comedy show and the comedian was awful. Yeah, when's the last, you pay like a hooker? Hey, what can I get for free? She's like, blue balls and the fuck out of my car or something. I don't know. That's not great. So listen, I don't have to be great tonight. There's no pressure on me because you can't complain. You can't, if you want to tell someone the story, that's such a waste of everyone's time. Don't do it. But yeah, I used to battle depression and I still do, like I said, but I don't know. I remember coming out to my parents as depressed. And my dad was old school, so he was freaking out. I was like, Mom, Dad, I have something to tell you. He was like, fuck. Son of a... Fuck, my son's gay. He was old school. You can't get mad at him. What are you going to type on Twitter? Or whatever it's called now? But yeah. Yeah, I was like, no, Dad, I'm depressed. And he went, oh, fuck, thank God. It was like a sigh of relief to him. He's like, you're just shoving pills down your throat, not a fucking cock. This is good. Woo! He's like, I'm going to be late for work, man. He's like, next time you got something to tell us, like make it important, okay? That was, okay. You just have you just want to think about killing yourself. You don't want to be with men. This is great news. I'm an old school dad, so. Dad, I have depression. He's like, sounds like you're straight to me, I think a lot of straight white men are depressed. That just seems to be, and women for some reason. Actually, for some reason, because they are married to the depressed white men. No wonder they have depression. I don't know why I said that. Why are the women sad too? Oh, because they live with this depressed fuck. This depressed fucking white guy. Like right when we're born, white babies, I can tell you, straight white babies, right when we come into this earth, we're like, we did something wrong. I already know. We just sense it. We're like, fuck, we enslaved people, didn't we? I don't even know what that word means. I'm 1 second old, but I already feel white guilt. You do as a white kid, you grow up and you look at other families and races and you look at all sorts of things and you're like, fuck. Like my parents whipped me, but I have it better than everyone else. Somehow, white kids get whipped and somehow we have a better life than most races on the planet. It's crazy. To imagine how bad it is for everyone else. But I'm telling you, as a white kid, you a straight white male, you felt guilty just by, like, you just walk outside, someone look at you and be like, oh, you couldn't even make eye contact. Like, I know I didn't do anything wrong. I just know that people like me did a lot of things wrong. People very much looking like me did a lot of things wrong. And they're still doing it. Like, we're like, white people need to be better. And we're like, I know, but then we just keep fucking up. We do need to do better. What can we do? I don't know, just keep making up technology in Microsoft so we can have people slave away, Something. Let's go to war and make money off war. And we just continue to fuck up. And then everyone just looks at me and I'm like, I'm not them, but I get it. Like, we look similar. Fuck. My name's Scott. Just get to know me. And not all of us are racist. I don't know why my dad would be like, fuck, I knew it. I thought you said you were depressed. Now I see you on stage and you're fucking coming out. God damn it, Not all old school dads said, said the Lord's name in vain. Like, they didn't want to. Most old school dads don't want to take the Lord's name in vain, but for some reason, all of them said, God damn it. That was just the phrase for old school white men. Just, gosh darn, god damn. It's just like the calmest way to be really upset. That's not that bad. Because men are so simple. They just like things like, is the beer in the fridge still? Okay. Is the football game on? No, that's starting soon, We're so simple. And then someone's like, hey, people are gay. And we're like, God damn it. It's just like, that's so fucking inconvenient for me. Why do old school white dads, why did something not happen that I didn't want? Like, why? I didn't want it. God damn it. So why did it happen? White people are so self-centered. I'm really having a breakdown up here on stage. These aren't even my jokes. I'm just I had a premise and then I was like, I don't remember my set anymore. I'm just falling apart as a straight white man. I was just like, shit. See what I'm feeling right now? You see my eyes? This is what I was like right when I was born. I was just like, oh, fuck, what did I do? Greenland? I don't want Greenland. That's his idea. I know he looks like me, but fuck, I didn't do it. I don't even know where Greenland is. It's close to the North Pole, Santa. I don't fucking know. I gotta go, guys. I'm falling apart as a human. I just did 7 minutes on depression. That's not good. But I'm gonna try limphia, or whatever they say. Anal leakage and possible head explosions. Other than that, it'll cure your depression. Linsophilia, or whatever. And there's just white people on there like, hey, I can pretend to smile. As the commercial goes on, the music gets louder and more inspirational. Every depression commercial. And then it's like, do you hate everything? And there's a cloud. And then the cloud moves as the pill title pops up on the screen. And it's just like, well, don't be sad no more, And then they explain every part of your body could fall off your muscles and, all of you could melt and then go to Epstein's Island and get eaten. They'll say that in the commercial and then they'll be like, but you might smile. And then they show this old lady and she's like, because she hasn't smiled, it hurt her. She's like, ow, fuck, these muscles have been this way for a while. And then immediately, this pill's fucking strong, man. Everyone talks about Hims or the erectile dysfunction pills, Everyone's like, look how quick you get fucking hard. Making a sad lady smile instantly, I think that takes more, that's a stronger pill. Prozac is a whole lot stronger than Viagra. Because if you can make someone who's been sad for 90 years smile, holy shit, that's a lot of upward movement. If I had depression and erectile dysfunction, I'd be like, at least I don't have to take pills for both, I don't need Prozac and Viagra. First of all, my heart would shoot out of my asshole and kill 3 people along its way. That's how fast my heart would explode. Just breaking world fucking records, speed of sound. My heart, if you took Hims and fucking Prozac, are you kidding me? They'd be like, what happened? My mom just died, and my dog did too, so we had to put it down because it ate my mom, It's like, why are you smiling while saying that? I took 2 pills. Oh, boy. I heard World War III starting soon. That great, Anyway, I need to fuck something, and I'm also really happy. That would be too much. The heart can't do that. So, oh, man. But I don't know. There's no fucking way I could segue into anything after that. I don't know. If I took just Hims, it would cure my depression. I get an erection and I wouldn't be depressed because I'd have an erection. Do you understand? Who needs Prozac when you have an erection? You're fine. Hims should solve everything. Oh, I have a headache. Fucking take Hims and make your dick all big so the blood's down there. Or make it all like 4 inches. I don't know. I feel bad for some people. But how can you not have more blood circulate? Like, what the fuck? But yeah. That's all dick sizes are. Everyone's embarrassed if theirs is big or small. All it is just a meat sack that fills up with blood. And so it's like, it's not really about how big your dick is. It's about how much blood flow you get there. So, I don't know. Stretch a little more? I don't know. Everyone thinks of like Viagra or Hims and they're like, it makes your dick so big. It's like, it just makes it hard. You know, if you had a 4-inch penis and you couldn't get an erection, Jesus, that's rough. That I would take Prozac and Hims at the same time. That would be worth killing 3 people with my heart shooting out of my asshole from exploding. That, if I had a 4-inch dick and I couldn't get hard, I would take both. Because if you just take the Hims, you're like, hey, I got an erection. Then you look down, you're like, and it's fucking small. God damn it. He's turned into an old school white dad. Just, God damn it. I forgot it was so small. It hadn't been hard in a while. Oh, it's been so long since it was hard that I forgot it was small. Fuck. But anyway, I'm okay with mine. So I would just need the Hims. I'd be like, sweet. And they'd be like, so yeah, you were saying your mom died? It's like, yeah, but I've had this erection for a long... It's hard to be sad when you fuck. Even if someone mentioned, like, fuck me, like, I'm a 9/11 tower. No, that was horrible. And I'd be like, oh, shit. Okay. I would still enjoy the sex. It would take a lot. It takes a lot for a guy to stop fucking, is what I'm trying to say. It takes a lot. Like, a girl could say a lot of things and I would still keep fucking. She could say just the most random shit. Like, oh yeah, I love porcupines. Like, and I'd be like, oh, what? But I keep fucking. I would kind of laugh and be like, that's good. Be a little insecure. Like, what? Porcupines have needles. You say I have a needle dick. Am I hurting you? What? But I'd still be hard and I'd still be fucking. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I think Hims would cure your depression because you would just be hard. And who's not happy when they're hard? We should all get hard before work. Everyone's like, ugh, I have an 8-hour shift. Get hard and stay hard for 8 hours. You will never be sad. So, I don't know. Hims. It's also weird that they say to call your doctor if your erection persists for over 4 hours. I'd start sweating at the 3:59 mark. Like, oh boy, I have like 40 seconds before I actually have to call my doctor and tell him I have a fucking boner. That's a weird conversation. Hey doc, I have a boner. Not many people get that call in the middle of the night. Usually it's just doctors and like, people you're kind of seeing and sleeping with, right? That's the only 2 people that would ever have a conversation start with, hey, I got a boner. So, I mean, that's the way it should be. You shouldn't be calling your dentist, like, hey, I have a boner. Or just like your neighbor, hey, I got a boner. No, you shouldn't just say it willy-nilly. But, like, you have to say it to the doctor, apparently. And most people start fucking at, like, 9 p.m. or 10 p.m. So, all of a sudden it's 2 a.m., I feel for the doctors. I know there's like overnight emergency room doctors. And they're just like, hey, thanks for calling the ER. What's going on? It's 2 in the fucking morning. And they're just like, hey, I got this boner. I've had it for 4 hours. And then she or he is like, oh, what do you want me to do about it? And they're like, I don't know. They told me to fuck. What do you mean? They said call your doctor. And it's not call a doctor. They always say call your doctor. Like, you better have insurance for this erection. Like, call your doctor. That just seems too personal. But I guess it sounds better than say, call a doctor. Like, just any doctor in the world. Whoever, just look in the yellow pages or whatever. And, is that right? And yeah, and your typewriters. I don't know. Anyway, sorry, I'm an old school dad. God damn it. That joke made no sense. But yeah, call a doctor. You're in California, call someone in Wisconsin who went to 8 years of medical school and be like, hey, I have a boner. No, but yeah, call your doctor. Make it local. But yeah, what's the doctor supposed to do? Like, obviously, over the phone, they can't do much because we should just all know. This phone call never needs to happen if there was a way to cure that erection without a doctor, you know? Hey, what's up? Oh, you got a boner? Yeah, just put some ice on it and, I don't know, look at a naked picture of your grandma, you know? That's what I would do if I was a doctor. Hey, doc, I have had a boner for over 4 hours. I'd be like, oh, your grandma's tits. Yeah, shitting on your grandma's tits. You know, I would just start saying that. I'd be like, what the fuck? And then he's like, oh, shit, it worked. Thanks. I really needed you to get away from that. And then the doctor's like, yeah. Hey, by the way, did you happen to kill 3 people the other day? I saw your heart come out of your fucking ass. And speaking of, we should do a colonoscopy soon. You are 40. And you're also probably under arrest. But anyway, how are you still alive? That was insane. Well, you combine what drugs? But yeah, so this doctor, I mean, you have to go in and just like take a steroid or I don't know what they give you, or someone blows you. I have no idea. Doctor's like, ugh, all right. It's all tying his hair in a bow. There we go. All right. Let me get rid of this for you. 4-hour erection. I mean, I would be nervous. I'd be like, all right, listen, this can't be forever. You know how when you're in an earthquake and after about 8 seconds, you're like, is this forever? Like, you're just like, I will blow my brains out right now if this is forever. Like, it's a quick freak out moment. So I know I'd freak out. I'd be like, this boner does have to go away though. Like, as much as I joked about going to work with an erection, that would be too hard. You would pass out. You would squeeze the door handle to the break room and die. You would just pass the fuck out. And so you can't have a boner for that long. So yeah, I would totally just be like, oh boy, I need to get rid of this. But at the same time, I would love to like fuck and come and then also just keep fucking. I think that'd be amazing. And just continuously fucking and coming. And never going soft? That'd be insane. That's what that lady on the white lady on the depression commercial needs. I got fucked by a guy on Hims. He fucked me for well over 4 hours. He came and I was like, thank God I can take a break here, you know? Maybe get a little yoga in, like fuck. And then, or an ice bath, you know? Like, Jesus. And she's like, but he kept going. Every time he came, I was like, I don't care anymore. He's just going to keep fucking me. It doesn't matter. The situation just got a little slipperier. That's all. But it doesn't mean there's going to be a break. This guy is insane. His nuts have to look like raisins at this point. Like, what the fuck? He won't stop. I called him a porcupine and everything, and he just keeps fucking. God damn it. Then she becomes the old school dad. Thank you guys very much. Have a good night.